Well guys, we are in Canada and just got across the border, just got everything filled out, all the paperwork. What I'm going to do now is because I kind of pulled all the paperwork out when I went inside. Make sure I got everything here. But yeah, that was pretty uneventful. And I was kind of worried about it, to be honest, a little bit. But just because I've never crossed a border by vehicle before. I've flown into Canada with a firearm, but I've never driven across the border. So anyway, it's pretty uneventful. You just got to make sure you got all your ducks in a row, which I did, and I triple checked it and quadruple checked it and made sure everything was right. And so we are all set, all legal. Also, I think being nice and friendly to people helps, because they were nice and friendly back, and they explained everything to me, and we're all set. So I'm going to keep all this together. Little pro tip number 364. I bought one of these little bags off of Amazon, and I keep all my hunting licenses in it. And this goes into my chest pouch. You guys probably see me wear the Alaska Guide Creations chest pouch. And it's really handy for this because you have to have the license, you have to have an outdoors card, you have to have, well, I don't know if I have to have it, but I'm going to carry my passport just in case. All the forms and documents that they give you, so you got to have all that stuff when you're here for your firearms in case you get checked. So this, I can put all this stuff into that chest pouch and we're set. So still got a couple hours to get to where I'm going to go hunting, and yeah, let's get back on the road. Alright, well, we're here. So what I want to do is, and what I like to kind of do when I'm coming to a new spot like this, is drive around for a little bit, which I've done, park and get out and just walk somewhere. And what I do is I will pay close attention to the ground, and I'll be almost constantly on my phone looking at aerial maps just to try to figure out what the ground actually looks like compared to with what I saw on aerial maps. So this place, I can already tell, a little bit different than what I'm used to. It's real thick in a lot of places. There's just big random rock outcroppings. Then there is just bogs that show up out of nowhere that don't show as bogs on aerial maps. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. It's kind of windy right now, which I'm not too thrilled about, but you know what, we'll make it work. So we're going to get suited up here and just kind of walk down this trail a little ways and see what we can find, and see if there's anything worth checking out here. Probably not going to go too far from the truck today, just kind of bounce around and check out some spots and see if I can't find something that looks like it might be good. If it looks good, then I might stick around and hunt it. If not, I'm just going to get back in the truck and roll. Yeah, that's the game plan. There are a lot of bugs out, I will say that. They haven't really bitten me yet, but just swarming all around. There's a lot of bugs. That's pretty neat. Just flushed a grouse. About gave me a heart attack. I always wanted to hunt them. They're like a turkey, but a lot smaller. Alright guys, so it's just getting about 5 o'clock. You gotta quit at 7 here in Ontario. So we're gonna go get in the truck, and we're gonna walk or drive around for a little bit. See if we can't see any turkeys in some fields. There's a few spots where there's private fields close to public woods. So I'm gonna go try those. I'm not telling you guys this because I think I know what I'm doing, because I have no clue what I'm doing. But this is just my method. And it comes up on a lot of the podcasts that I listen to and stuff, they always ask, oh, what do you do when you get to a new area? Well, this is what I do. I don't know if it's right, I don't know if it's wrong. It's just what I do. So, don't take this from me knowing anything about what I'm doing here, because I don't. I'm just winging it, trying to find a turkey gobbler, and I just realized I've been looking at the freaking viewfinder now with the lens, so that's awesome. Alright guys, so we're walking in here. Place I wanted to check out. Thought about hunting here in the morning, so we're just gonna kind of poke on in here real quick and see what we can't find. Alright guys, we're gonna make this pretty quick because I am tired. It is late, and I want to get to bed. If it looks like I'm crooked, it's because I'm not parked in a very good spot. I can't seem to find a piece of level ground here, so probably going to be an uncomfortable night, but whatever. Anywho, found 2 longbeards on private, 4 hens on private today, so it wasn't a bad day. This evening, after I quit hunting at 7, went into his spot, and I'm glad I walked it because I was planning on going there in the dark, and there's just no way through it. There's a section of deadfall, and I couldn't find a way around it. I have no idea. So I'm glad I did that because now I can cross that one off the list. But yeah, I think I have a plan for tomorrow. Yeah, baby, just heard my first Canadian turkey gobble. Yeah. Alright, I need to come up with a game plan here. I hope this audio picked that up. He's got about 3 or 4 times now. I want to just cut right across, but it's going to be so noisy to do that. So that first spot didn't work out. I don't know what happened to that bird. I never found him again. He got one like once or twice when he hit the ground, so we moved and found a 4-wheeler path. We're gonna just kind of poke our way on down this thing and see if we can't yelp us up one. Alright, we are heading in again. It's just after 5 o'clock. And trying a new area. I went to the area where I had been this morning and got on that bird, but a couple of dog walkers beat me there, and they were walking down that road that I was going to use to access them. So I opted to go somewhere else. So we're here. On a map it looks good. It can't be any worse than any of the other places I hunted today. So that's a plus. It can only be better, right? Morning. We got a late start this morning. It's already gobble time. In short, I woke up late, and getting into this place took longer than I thought. So beating feet to get back in there now. I chose option B from last night. Just throw a dart at the map. That's good news. There are turkeys here. Now we just need one to gobble. That was pretty cool. Oh, with this call, I can't do all the soft stuff that she was doing. But, it's pretty neat. "10 yards from me or so." Alright, so we moved locations. We came up here a little bit farther north, and a buddy of mine was in here a week or so ago, and he said he got on a couple of birds in here and found a bunch of signs, so that's good to hear. As soon as I got out of the truck, I saw turkey droppings, so that's also a plus. I got a bubbling in my gut that we're gonna have to take care of first, though. But I'm gonna slip on in here. Wind's picked up. Hopefully that'll keep the mosquitoes and gnats and stuff away. Because this thing, I've never walked around with it this close to me before, but I've needed it since I've been up here. Alright, let's get after it. Morning. It is the third full morning here in Ontario, and we moved locations last night, or yesterday afternoon. I just wasn't finding gobbler turkeys. So we moved, and we came south a little bit, more farm country. So we're going to step in here and see if anybody's home. Oh, this is already a better move. I've heard more gobbler this morning than I've heard the entire time I've been in Ontario. I'd like to be about 50 to 60 yards closer on this bird, but these leaves are so crunchy and the woods are still pretty open. Which means this probably isn't going to work, because every time I say I wish I was closer, I almost always need to be closer. So how am I going to screw this up? I called loud enough that he should have been able to hear me. And he didn't gobble to me. I don't like that. He just flew out. I just saw him. Yeah, baby. Oh, man. Yeah, baby. Oh. Oh, yeah. What a freaking morning. What a beautiful morning. Oh my God. Freaking awesome. What a freaking morning. Holy crap, that was cool. Guys, I don't know if it was on film or not. He was coming in. Came in more to my left, and I'm like, well, he's too close for me to move now, so I'm going to have to make the best of it and hope the gun camera stays on. So hopefully the gun camera did stay on. He jumped up on a log over there, and I almost shot him, I think. That log there, he jumped up on. And from my vantage point, I was like, my God, he looks close. I'm glad I didn't shoot. He was still in range, but... Oh. First turkey in another country. First turkey in Ontario. How freaking cool was that? Oh, man. So a friend of mine is having surgery tomorrow. I'm not going to mention your name in case you don't want it mentioned. But if you watch this, you know who you are. He's been a very big inspiration to me. It's not hard to figure out who I'm about to talk to or talk about here in a second, but he is part of the reason why I have decided to chase turkeys in all the states, and now why I'm here. He kind of got that bug planted in my head of I want to see everywhere where the wild turkey lives. And so yeah, here we are in Ontario, and good luck on your surgery tomorrow. I hope everything goes right, and you're able to be back in the woods next spring, so. Alright, let's get this tag filled out. I got him hanging up there because he was bleeding pretty good. I threw him over my shoulder and instantly started feeling it. I was like, well, crap, because I'm going to be on the road for a while and I really don't want blood-stained pants every time I walk into a Walmart. Anybody else love smelling their spent shotgun shells? Oh, man. What a morning, y'all. You know, if you had told me 7 years ago I'd be sitting here today, I would have said, yeah, right, sure. And now here I am in Ontario. You know, some of you might ask, why did I go to Ontario? Because since I started this thing, it has been about seeing the wild turkey in every place that they live. And that's my goal. US Super Slam is just a part, a big part, but just the first step of that goal. I'm going to hunt the wild turkey wherever I can legally hunt the wild turkey. And unfortunately in Canada, that's only a couple of provinces, but it is what it is. In those provinces, I shall hunt. And on that note, I think I'm going to take some pictures, and then I'm going to go to another province, Quebec. Anybody know how to yelp with a French accent? See if they still speak the same language in turkey talk.